see.
Sports menu. What's on the sports menu?
Probably sports.
Oh, that it is. Brought to you by friends at Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. And also sponsoring our $1,000 cash giveaway Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Listen for the keyword. Once you hear it, put it in our website, 979ESPN.com, and you could win $1,000 tonight. We've got some Bears and some Commanders. Thursday night football in the NFL right here on 97.9 ESPN Hartford. Also down south on Rod Dibble Show Station 1300 ESPN New Haven. 7:30 with the pregame. Can the Bears finally win one? Or will it be Sam Howell, Eric Bieniemy, and Ron Rivera? I'm going to dub this one the Ron Rivera Bowl. Team he used to play for.
Riverboat Ron, the gambler. I mean, this has, because the ramifications we talked about with McCaffrey has 13 straight games with a touchdown.
Oh, that's
the
right.
The Bears have lost 14 straight going back to last year's final 10 games.
And Thursday night football, anything can happen.
We can't allow the Bears to win. We have to see if McCaffrey can score a touchdown this week.
It's on you, Commanders.
It's on you, Commanders, to keep that streak going. 15 straight.
Trying to get a line. I know you said it was 6.5, right?
I said 6.
6? Has it moved? God, 6 feels like a small number for this matchup for the Washington Commandos. I'm going to get it. Yes, you are correct. It is 6. There you go. You were right. I was wrong. I thought they had the hook on there. I want the over.
By the way, I wanted to
get
get back to this Epler news.
I want the over and under. What do you got?
I didn't know. I thought Buck Showalter was going to stay with the organization. Steve Cohen fired him.
Yeah.
Because he said that David Stearns deserved to bring in his own manager. And now it's connect the dots. Then Billy Epler's probably like, I'm next, so I'm out of here anyway.
Peace out.
Peace out.
There you go. We do have Major League Baseball starting on Saturday.
Oh,
we have
okay.
some division series matchups. Yes, no today, no tomorrow. Tomorrow was supposed to be the travel day, and today's just the extra day off for those who swept. But everybody swept. You have got Rangers-Orioles starting things off. That one is going to be Saturday at 1 o'clock. Everybody's playing, by the way, Saturday and Sunday. 4:40 start for Twins-Astros on Saturday. Astros will be the home team. Orioles will be the home team.
Astros.
Yeah,
We can't stand the Astros.
Phillies-Braves, that's a 6 o'clock start on Saturday. And Diamondbacks-Dodgers will be at 9:20 on TBS on Saturday.
I do love Bryce Harper. So Bryce Harper, the first game of their playoff series, he shows up in an Allen Iverson T-shirt.
Nice.
Like, he gets the Philly vibe.
I agree.
He gets the Philly vibe.
We were worried about that. Remember that when he was going from Washington to Philly? How he's going to survive the fans?
Don't always judge a book by its cover.
Well, he grew up.
He
He's
grew
matured.
up. He got married, had some kids. He's got a little bit more perspective. And I think that his time in Washington was different than his time in Philly. And now he knows that he's got to be a leader. I think coming off of the injured list early to try to help this team was inspirational to that team, an uplifting, emotional thing. I mean, listen, he could have easily been like a lot of other players that are selfish and said, I'm just going to wait until I think I'm 100%. We know that from a guy in New Orleans that speaks in the third person, Zion Williamson, about, well, Zion's healthy, but Zion's not going to play until Zion thinks that Zion's going to help this team. That's some selfish behavior. Bryce Harper put his career on the line and said, listen, I'll come in. I can't play the field yet, but I'll hit. DH, obviously universal now. Now he's playing first base in the playoffs. Blows my mind. This guy, he started as a catcher, comes up to the major leagues, changes to outfield. Now he's changed to the first base position, none of which is easy. None of which is easy.
No.
So the fact that this dude will do whatever, whenever I can help this ball club win, a lot more respect for what Bryce Harper has done for the Phillies.
I know we're going to talk about this game a lot more tomorrow, but UConn football is on the road on Saturday. Rice. And this kid named JT Daniels, the quarterback for Rice.
Don't tell me this guy's pretty good.
It's awesome.
Oh, my God.
He's awesome. He was recruited by Jim Mora when he was at UCLA when JT Daniels went to a camp of theirs when he was in 8th grade. He's bounced around to several big-time programs.
So we have 6 connections of Jim Moore Jr.
A little bit, probably even less than that. But he was the reason they are 3-2 on the season, and they put up a lot of points, man. And he can spin it. So defense, secondary. Let's not have a repeat of what happened last week. 5 o'clock kickoff, 4 o'clock or 3:30. Sorry, 3:30 pregame on these UConn sports stations. Yeah, I'm nervous. Once again, remember when I was talking about 8-4?
You just want to win.
Dude,
one game.
Give me a win.
Yeah, let's get a win.
The first one's the hardest one, Dibs. They always say that. The first one's the hardest one. Got to get it, man. Got to get it.
Are
This
we
one will be on the
0-5?
road. Yeah.
Why do I think 0-4 in my head? Oh, jeez, we're 0-5.
0-5.
We get 7 games
5
left.
weeks, yeah.
Okay.
7 games.
We can go 7-5, get a bowl, can't we?
Yeah, oh yeah, we go 6-6, and man, dare I say 5-7 with how many bowls there are. But we're not looking pretty popular right now at 0-5.
No, right now I don't think we're getting asked to homecoming.
So after this week, it will be South Florida, who Rice just beat, and South Florida is a pretty decent football team as we speak.
Oh,
Then we'll be at Boston College, winnable game. But Boston College looked pretty good against Florida State not too long ago, and only lost by a couple of points. Then we're at Tennessee. Oh, no. Tennessee is awesome. Then we're at JMU. JMU, they haven't been a Division I football team for long, but they're really good.
We got a full slate of preseason games tonight, Benny.
Which sport?
Hockey.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8.
It might be
10, 12. We've got
all in
24
action.
teams in action.
Yeah.
No, that's not the whole
No,
NHL,
it's not the whole NHL.
But
but
there's
it
a lot of
feels like
teams preseason tonight.
It feels like it. Yeah. We'll see what happens this year in the NHL. I'm excited.
Oh, my
about it,
God. This is
especially
the
way it
battle
ended
for
last year.
the East Coast here.
Who is it?
Boston is playing the Rangers, and the Islanders are playing the Flyers.
See what
So
we get.
we got to see who the best team on the Eastern Seaboard is right now.
Now, I do know
And then it's a battle for Florida tonight. Tampa Bay takes on Florida.
the Mavericks will be playing the Timberwolves in Abu Dhabi for 2 games starting tonight.
Oh, really?
Is that tonight, though? Because it's like, the time zones and
My
like
God.
that. I don't know how to put that in my head.
We
and
got
how
to get
they're
our
doing
time zones down because in a month I'm going to be in Dubai
it. Do you
calling
even
into
know
the show.
those time zones at all?
If it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I will call into the show
you
at 4
sure
o'clock in the
about
morning.
that?
100%. I'm just a coach, Ben.
Now, do you
I'm not playing over there. I'm just coaching.
Do you know what kind of phone we'll be using? Will this be some kind of WhatsApp
Doesn't
scenario?
the phone work everywhere on the planet?
It's all different, Dibs. I mean, I don't know how their phones work, even like cellular phones. I don't know if your cellular
It's
phones
one of the
will be-
richest cities on the planet. I'll find a phone.
Okay. Knock on wood. You might have to bring a unit down with you. Do they have internet there? Is it going to –
I'll ask. I'll take a unit
Internet.
with me. Of course they have internet there. What are you kidding?
I don't know, man.
I'm not going to another planet. I'm just going to another country.
Feels like another planet. Feels like you're going to Mars. And I hope you come back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Has anyone
Thank
said
you.
that to you yet? I hope you come back.
My wife.
Excellent, good.
Although she keeps telling me to take some different things with me that could get me landed in jail.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm like, no. No, I guess you can't take prescription drugs there unless you have a doctor's prescription, the regular bottle. And I'm like, I'm not even going to risk that because I don't want this to be like Midnight Express
Yeah, me.
where I wind up in a Turkish prison.
No, I do not. I don't want no.
Henry's laughing because he knows the movie.
Found the over and under. It's 45 tonight for Bears.
That's kind
Washington.
of low.
I'd say take the under, man.
I think the under. I don't think
Take
the
the
Bears.
under.
I don't think the Bears can score 3 touchdowns.
And that's what I'm
So
I-
let's say the Commanders score 28. I don't think the Bears can get 20.
I don't think the Bears can get 10.
I don't
I
either.
don't think the Bears can get 10. That's why I'm really wondering about this -6 line for the Commandos. I think the Commandos can put up 38 points tonight by themselves. And I think the defense of Washington is going to have Justin Fields running all night. All night. I feel for Justin Fields. I feel for Fields.
It sucks because you can't pick the team that drafts you, and you certainly can't pick the guys that they put around you. And I think, or even bring in as free agents, et cetera.
And
So
by the time he is going to be on the free agent watch list.
Yeah, it's like wasted years.
Hopefully he doesn't break apart in the next couple of games getting his head knocked in because he's playing for the Bears. But you never know. You never know in the NFL, any given Thursday night.
Not for long.
I mean, they could go out there. They could win tonight. They could go on the road. They could get some confidence. They can figure some things out. They can work on 10 significant plays that really put them over
Is
the top.
Chase Young back to being Chase Young of the last when he was, first couple of years in the NFL?
All of these guys on the defensive front, like Chase Young is one of them. I think this with even like New York Giants.
Is it Montez Sweat or Sweat?
Sweat. Yeah, he has the Old Spice.
Pretty good, isn't he?
Endorsement because he's Sweat. The defensive lines right now, I think, are 5 years ahead of offensive lines. They are so
They're
talented.
hybrids. They're freaks.
If you don't have one of these guys, which
Right.
some teams have 2 or 3, you're taking a slingshot to a gunfight.
Which, by the way, on my Cowboys, Micah Parsons is kind of dinged up. His knee's pretty bad, I guess.
Who they got?
He's
You know
saying
who they got this week?
I don't. It really doesn't matter as long as the defense plays as well as they've been playing. But for that guy, they better take care of that guy. I mean, that guy, like we talk about,
He's one
these
of them.
guys,
He's one of them.
He's one of those freaks that can outrun, get by anybody on the offensive
You
line.
sure
'cause
you don't
he's so
know who
quick.
they got? You sure about that? You sure? I know who they got. These kids.
Henry,
know
who they got?
San
Oh, that's
Francisco,
right.
baby.
Here's what Jerry
Sunday Night
Jones said. The
Football.
reason why I do know this is Jerry Jones was already buttering up the 49ers,
Uh-huh.
saying that team's going to the Super Bowl.
Got to kill him with kindness. Got to kill him with kindness.
That's
devil.
right.
They come in here.
Jerry's
kill
no
him,
dummy.
gotta
He's
kill him
buttering
with
them up. Come on, we're going to get to Purdy.
Talk about a
I
defensive
think
battle.
Micah Parsons right now is sandbagging the 49ers offensive line.
I think you're right.
I think he's like, man, I don't know if I could play. And then he just smokes Purdy.
That's going to be a game.
Makes him not so Purdy. All right, we'll be back. Got some talking to some people that were here at the Last Fly event. We're going to play some of those interviews for you next on the Rob Dibble Show with Ben Darnell after this.